Hello, it's Cherie. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be working in my December daily, working on day 9 and day 10, I think. I decided to do something a little different. I'm going to be using Johanna's Zine for December, which I'm showing you here. It comes with some printables and a paper and journaling prompts. So that is what I'm going to be working with, along with a few other little things. And then I also am using, which I've been doing throughout my December daily, these little diary pages for December. It has the dates on them, like December 9th and 10th. So that's what this little card here is. And it is a printable you can find in my shop, which I'll link below. And I'll also link the Zine that I'm using below as well. So I just did a little collage, or I'm working on a collage for that diary page, and I finally finished that sticker sheet that I had been working on, which I'm happy about. Yay, one down, many more to go, but that's okay. So I decided just to go ahead, and I liked the image of the children, so I decided just to fussy cut them out and put them on the card. So this video is obviously extremely late. When the kids got out of school, I pretty much had to put all my crafting on hold and just take care of the children, because, you know, it just demands too much attention, and I'm not organized enough to be able to do both. So my kids are back in school, and I'm doing all my December dailies late, but that's okay. At least it's getting done, right? I'd rather have it done late than not done at all. So if you still have December daily to do, don't give up. Just do it, because it'll feel good once you get it done. So I'm just looking through, trying to find a label that I like for this collage card. And I found one, and I believe it is a Roxy Creations printable label, and I will leave a link to her shop below as well. And then I wanted just to add a little extra something on there, so I had pulled out some buttons and some brads that I was fiddling around with, and I found a little antique looking brad that had a flower on it that I liked. So I decided to use that. So yeah, so even though Christmas is done and over with, I am still excited to be finishing my December daily. It's an experience. I was kind of bumming that I wasn't able to do it, you know, during the days on time, but that's just life, you know. Sometimes you just can't get to it, and you just have to do it later. So that little sticker there says happy, and the other one says memories. So happy memories. And then I just inked up the edges. And then that card is pretty much done, and I just set it off to the side, I think. Maybe not. Okay, so I'm just looking through these printables, trying to decide what I'm wanting to use, and I really love this paper, and I was checking the journaling prompts, thinking about which ones I wanted to use as well, which ones I wanted to write about, and I did multiple. I didn't do all of them, but I did use multiple journaling prompts. And I trimmed the paper in half, and I really like how that looks on that page. And then I really wanted to use this little file folder looking thing, but it's kind of small. I kind of wish I would have printed it a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I still end up using it, just not as I originally thought I would. And then on the right side of the page, I wanted something like a pocket is what I was thinking to go on the right side, just like a big pocket. And I love this image. It just looks so comforting to me, seeing the rocker with the fireplace and the puppy dog and the cat laying together. So it brought me joy, so I decided to use it. And then I had that little ledger paper there that flips in and out, so I wasn't quite sure. I was really back and forth while I was doing this. And then that 9 is for my day 9. And I've been using little dictionary numbers from children's dictionary pages, cutting them out and using them. But later on, I get further up and it's like the numbers stop at like, I can't even remember, like soon after this, maybe 10 or 11, 12, I don't know. It's like they just stopped teaching the kids about those numbers. So I change it up and do something else. But you'll see that in a different video. So yeah, so where do I want my 9 to go? I don't know. And then that paper with all the presents on it, I really like it, but it's kind of busy. So it was a little bit of a struggle to try to figure out what to do with that paper. And then I love that image there. That just looks like Christmas, doesn't it? And I like the contrast between that that little Christmas postcard and that red paper. So I just left it on there, but I wasn't quite sure exactly what I was going to do just yet with it. But I did like it. And I was really trying hard not to think too much about it because, like I said, I was just using the journaling prompts. But, you know, sometimes, even if you're trying hard not to think about it, you still kind of get stuck. Now, I do have a couple of pictures, and they're old pictures. They are from Christmas from probably 10 or 15 years ago. Excuse me, I'm not quite sure. But they're photos of my mom's Christmas table. And I think one of the prompts had something to do with traditions, maybe. And so I was using the photos to illustrate my traditions because my mom's Christmas table was always so pretty, and we had these salt shakers, or she did anyways, but I have them now, and they are Christmas memories, so I decided to use them as part of the prompts. That's it there. Those are a picture, or that is a picture of the little gingerbread salt and pepper shakers. There's 2 sets. There was that set and then a snowman set. And I don't know what happened to the gingerbread set, but I do have the snowman set. Maybe one of my siblings possibly has the other set. So, yeah, so I'm just kind of fiddling around, trying to figure out exactly where I want to put these. And I poked my finger, and we did not have any Band-Aids, so I just wrapped some washi tape around it. And then this is it's an old vintage envelope, but it has a little wreath on it, and I thought it would be good to use. And my journaling that I wanted to do, I did a lot of journaling, actually, and I kind of wanted it to be private, so I wanted to stick it in an envelope. And that one, I knew I was going to use it at some point in time, so I just decided to go ahead and use it. And those are the Molly's Mantle trims. I don't have very many of them. I would like to get them all. I probably will eventually one day, but I'm just using the ones that I have right now. And then I really like that tag too, but I was trying to find a good spot for it, and really any of those spots would have worked, but I guess I wasn't happy with them there. So I'm just throwing my day 9 on the bottom paper there. And it does kind of cover up part of that printable paper, but that's okay. I really like that paper. It works. And then I'm just using some little tiny alphabets to spell out the word day. And yeah, so you can see I'm going back and forth, back and forth. And I just put my little diary card in there. Worked out pretty good. And then I also put the journaling prompts in there as well later on. And so yeah, here I am with this card, just trying to figure out or that little folder thing, what I want to do with it. And then that other piece that I had cut too, because I really like it. I wanted to use it somewhere. And I liked how that photo of my mom's dining room table, how it looks there. So I went ahead and stuck it on there. And then I was thinking, well, I can use these parts to journal and just kind of break up this busy paper. So I just was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I really like how that turned out. And then I just threw a little washi in there just to reinforce it. I love that tiny attacher. It sure does come in handy. And I decided to put that image there. I think that looks good. I like it. So I did use quite a few of her images from her kit, which I'm really happy about. It was fun to do. And yeah, I did like that there because that other paper has matches it, but it didn't go there. I went with this one. It's just too cute not to use. And I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, that little washi washi strip pack there. I was thinking maybe I can use this because I'm trying to get it used up. I only have a couple left. Now on that paper I had stitched a pocket, so that image fit right inside where the stitching was. And even though I'm not going to be working on those pages, I just liked it there, so it's like that's where it's going to go. Yeah. And then that piece was the last little strip from that paper, from that printable paper that came in the kit, or in the Zine. And just used another trim. And that is another image. I'm pretty sure that's from her kit too. And I think I just filled out, I just stuck that in there, and then I wrote, I did journaling of one of the prompts in there. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. And then washi it in, and then it was kind of poking up, so I decided just to throw a little clip on there to help keep it closed. And then I go and I do all my journaling, and I believe that that's pretty much it. So it was pretty simple, nothing super duper fancy, which I don't really do super duper fancy stuff very often anyways, because who has time for that? No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, so it was fun. I really enjoyed it, and I'm sure I will use it again next year, because using those journaling prompts are lots of fun. And thank you so very much for watching. I'm going to try to knock out these December daily videos as fast as I can. I do have a few already filmed. I just have to edit and do the voiceovers, so hopefully I can get back on track. And then that ledger paper was where I was doing my my private journaling that I was telling you about. And then, yeah, I had put another image on the back of that photo of those gingerbreads and have them poking through the little pocket. So, thanks you guys, and y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you next time.